This is North Texas Weather Center with your latest 3.5 minute forecast, and we're going to be breaking down everything that you need to know in this forecast in terms of what to expect for severe weather tonight. Taking a look at the temperatures out there, we are actually fairly mild out there. We're starting out in the low to mid 60s, 65 in Dallas, 62 in Weatherford, and it's going to be an overall warm day today, but not nearly as warm as what we saw on Sunday and even yesterday. Temperatures by lunchtime will get into the low to mid 70s. Eventually, by about 4 o'clock, a lot of us will get close to 80 degrees, back out to the west, just above 80, 81 in Weatherford, 83 in Abilene. So obviously, compared to what we saw Sunday with DFW Airport being 94 degrees, it's not going to be nearly as warm today. But we will have that chance for severe storms tonight. We are all under a slight risk of severe weather here in DFW. That includes Dallas, Denton County. Every county basically in North Texas that we cover is included in a slight risk of severe storms. Damaging winds up to 80 miles per hour will be our main threat. Not everybody will see it, but it will be our main threat for tonight. Large hail up to the size of maybe quarters or maybe $half size is going to be possible out of a few storms. I think that threat should stay fairly low. That should primarily be close to areas like Wichita Falls, Graham, and Eastland. That's where your greatest threat for hail would be. Also, a chance for a few tornadoes that are brief, weak, and embedded in the line of storms that we're expecting tonight are possible as well. And again, that threat should primarily be in this area here. However, a little tornado threat here closer to DFW will be possible. I would not rule out maybe a tornado or two. Again, brief and weak would be what I would be watching out for tonight. All right, taking a look at the future radar, we'll have some clouds today, so obviously temperatures will not warm up as nearly as high as they could get. You'll see a couple of isolated showers, maybe even a downpour this afternoon. Eventually this evening, we'll start to see that line of storms forming back out to our west, areas west of Wichita Falls, so near Childress. We'll start to see some storms. Eventually by 11 o'clock, this forms into a fairly pronounced line of storms. Eventually by about 1, 2 in the morning, these storms get pretty close to DFW near I-35W. Eventually by 3 o'clock, these storms are moving through the Metroplex, and especially in areas right along Denton and as well as maybe even Fort Worth. Eventually 4 o'clock, you can see the storms move through the Metroplex. A strong cap will be in place for the most part after 3 to 4 in the morning, so as long as the cap does stay strong, we're going to mainly just see a damaging wind threat or gusty wind threat. That's basically it. Otherwise, if we do have a weaker cap, we could very well see several tornadoes, but I don't think that's going to happen. Eventually by 5, 6 o'clock, this line continues to move off to the east. Tyler, Texas would eventually see it, and eventually we clear out for the morning. Isolated showers, again, might be possible during the late morning or early afternoon Wednesday. A low-end threat, but if you see one, don't be shocked. It's not going to really hinder your plans by any means. Take a look at the tornado parameter. It will actually not be that high, but it will definitely be there. You can see maybe values just under 1 are going to be possible. So a low-end tornado threat here for the Metroplex is possible tonight. Taking a look at your temperatures heading into tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit chillier. A lot of us will be in the 50s, it looks like, when you wake up, but temperatures will not warm up dramatically. Many of us will only be in the 50s, maybe some low to mid 60s in the Metroplex. Eventually going into Thursday morning, many of us will go into the 40s for lows. Quick look at the future radar heading into Saturday. We have a chance for maybe a few storms going into Saturday, primarily Friday night into Saturday morning. This will be something to watch out for. Maybe some large hail or damaging winds again could be a threat, but other than that, we'll be pretty much clear for the weekend. Monday into Tuesday, more showers and storms possible, so a lot of rain possibly in the next 7 days. Not really a lot, but that would be what we're looking at. Taking a look at the latest 7-day forecast on our website, ntxweathercenter.com. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting, Birdie Sport Turf, and THD Vehicle Doorstep.